What's something so obvious that you don't understand how some people can argue on it? The earth is not flat. What that 8-sided red sign with the letters stop on it means. Companies are not your friends. Influencers are not your friends. YouTubers are not your friends. People denying the Holocaust. The shape of the earth. I can tell it's round just by looking out at sea. That the moon landing was fake. Do you really think 1,000s of people would keep that under wraps? I can't get my own grandma to keep secrets for me, like, come on. Turn signals. Most of these are serious, but mine is silly. I feel like people get heated over who would win in a fight. A grizzly bear or a silverback gorilla. A bear is more than twice the size of a gorilla. It wouldn't even be close. That when you start a new job, you should have an assigned trainer for the first few days. Not just chucked in the deep end. I don't understand how companies can think this is a good way to get the best out of their staff. Depression is real and should be treated like any other illness. You are entitled to your own opinion. But people disagreeing with you or simply not giving a fuck about your opinion have every right to do so. PVNRT. Everyone deserves enough food and water to survive. Hard stop. I want to begin by saying I know now that there's a difference between sound as a physical event and sound as a perceptual experience. When I was younger and people would ask if a tree falls in a forest but no one is around to hear it, does it make a sound? I remember thinking this was the stupidest question ever. Because duh? Of course it made a sound. Why would the presence of people change that fact? Anyway, now I understand it was some philosophical question, but I still stand by my answer from when I was a kid. Systematic mistreatment of a group of people radicalizes them. Consistently ignoring legitimate political concerns breeds terrorism. A rainbow doesn't have 7 colors. Everyone deserves healthcare. Sigh. I almost got banned yesterday from a Catholic subreddit for claiming Catholics are an argumentative group who have been disagreeing for 2 millennium. The mod who disagreed with me didn't seem to see the irony in this. Ah well. Astrology isn't real. It's so easy to prove. 2. You take 10 to 100 people from each sign. Look at their life history. Make a psychologist personality assessment. Check their spouse's sign. And then check if there is any correlation for people in each group, e.g. do Pisces share more similar traits together than they do with other signs? It's not something that depends on your opinions or so-called open-mindedness. It's just something that's demonstrably false. That attacking civilians is wrong, no matter which more powerful assholes started it. Sometimes you're not being bullied, you just picked a fight and lost. Evolution. So much evidence supporting it, yet some still claim we were created or designed. Gravity accelerates everything at the same rate. Fucking. Just try it. Obesity is not healthy nor ideal. Joseph Smith was a con man. Military occupations don't work long term if the goal is peace. People revolt, man shrugging. Climate change. It's real and it's happening. But major corporations and oil companies continue to ignore it because they profit from it. Greenwashing is very common. Equal rights. Social media and modern news reporting does far more harm for the average American can't speak for other countries than it does good. Trump is guilty of many crimes. Merging early is not faster. The shape of the earth. People's skin color doesn't affect their personality, morals, intelligence, or any other important interpersonal traits. The metric system. People should be allowed full control over their own body and be able to make their own medical decisions. There are exceptions, like for elderly people who don't understand what's going on, or small children, etc. But generally speaking, trickle-down economics simply does not work. January 6 would have been universally denounced in the US if the attackers had been black or Muslim. That Trump is a tool out for only himself. It boggles my mind that people think he's going to do anything for them. The earth is not flat. If it was, cats would have pushed everything off by now. An actual conversation I had. A friend: Trump is the perfect guy. Fit. And makes the best decisions for the interest for all. How can you not understand he is not doing everything for personal interest? He's taking the swamp out of DC. He's only being targeted cause he was such a good president, the perfect embodiment of a alpha male. Me, he's overweight. A friend: do not speak about him like that. Climate change. Health is independent of fitness, body fat. Yeah, no. When people say the earth is flat, NASA and SpaceX literally have footage of the earth and it's a sphere, not a pancake. That the election was fair and Trump lost. OnlyFans is advanced prostitution. That's not even what the platform was meant for, but now it's been tainted with that imagery. The earth is round. It's painfully obvious how fucked up and stupid Trump is, yet some PPL worship him. Mindboggling and inexplicable. Hungry children and people should be fed. Thinking what another man does sexually in the privacy of his home with another man is your business. Unless either one of those men is your husband. That eating, drinking too many calories is what made them fat. Reality exists. Humans being animals. I started a whole debate once on Facebook when I responded to the question, "What is your favorite animal?" with humans. How do people not treat Trump as a narcissistic idiot? I'm wasted. This sort of conversation. Mom tells me about something that she read on the internet and believing it completely without questioning it. Me, IDK Mom, it sounds kinda suspicious. Then I proceed to tell her my reasoning. Mom gets irritated and defensive. Me, I ask her what her sources were. Mom, she says Facebook. Me, I look at her with a blank face. Mom continues to get angrier. Evolution defines and controls all of human motivations and behavior. You don't come into the world as a blank slate, capable of anything and everything. All organic creatures are controlled by their biology. Climate change. It's literally in textbooks. All religions are man-made. Infant circumcision. Cutting off other people's body parts without their consent when they're literal babies is beyond horrific. The practice, male or female, is ethically reprehensible and entirely indefensible. That God is a concept created by men to explain what they did not know, understand, and all religions have exploited that in an attempt at gaining control and power. A stick is a sword. Attraction is luck and isn't rational. I don't get how people can genuinely think that being a good person is important for attraction, when literal serial killers still have people pining over them. Food is human right. A girl I used to work with said that the school shootings were not real and that everyone on the news were actors and the kids who got killed had fake names. Religion has outlived its usefulness.